And Heidi's GrowHaus in Corcoran is the kind of place that you could ask questions about ways to get rid of Japanese beetles.
Yeah, the business offers hard-to-find plants, but the garden center also teaches customers how to be good to Mother Earth. Reporter Sonia Goins goes in the garden to show us Heidi's GrowHaus.
You're focusing on clean living, if you will.
Heidi Heiland is the owner of Heidi's GrowHaus. She calls this the next generation of garden centers. The 5-acre lot includes 3 greenhouses and 8 hoop houses.
We can control what we grow here, and we don't put any chemicals in it.
Heidi's GrowHaus is a hub for learning about the environment and how to protect it. There are 3 beehives on the property. The University of Minnesota Bee Squad manages the hives.
We have a tent in the back so that folks can stand inside in a safe place, and the beekeeper will bring a frame over to the tent window so you can stand inside and try to identify the queen.
The garden center is also unique in that compost tea is brewed right on the property.
It helps the soils. It isn't simply feeding the plant and the plant roots, it's changing the soil biology.
And because the fertilizer is organic, you don't have to worry about chemical runoff.
We use that fabulous compost and we put in natural amendments and things.
Those items are then put in a large tea bag.
And then it sort of brews and seeps in those tanks for a certain period of time.
Heidi's GrowHaus is also big on getting folks to grow edible landscapes.
The landscape to table movement could be blueberries as a hedge, strawberries as a ground cover. Asparagus waving in the wind rivals the look of any perennial grass I've ever seen.
Heidi says you don't have to be an experienced gardener to grow with environmentally safe principles, but she does suggest newbie gardeners start out by planting something they like or are familiar with.
Whether it's a peony or a petunia, make sure that you feel comforted by those plants, and then make sure that they're grown in an appropriate way.
For In the Garden, Sonia Goins, 12 News.